Once upon a time, there was a little girl who always wore a Red Riding Hood. Because of this, everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother said, "Take this basket of food to your grandmother. She is sick and needs this. Remember, don't talk to strangers and stay on the path." "Yes, mother," Little Red Riding Hood replied. Her grandmother lived in a house deep in the forest. When Little Red Riding Hood was walking through the woods, a wolf came up to her. She did not know that the wolf was dangerous, so she was not afraid. "Good day, Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "Good day, Mr. Wolf," she replied. "Where are you going?" he asked. "I'm going to my grandmother's house to bring her some food," she said. "Where does your grandmother live?" asked the wolf. "She lives in a house under the 3 big oak trees, near the brook," Little Red Riding Hood replied. The wolf thought, "What a tasty little girl. I will eat her and her grandmother too." So the wolf said, "Look at the beautiful flowers around here, Little Red Riding Hood. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?" Little Red Riding Hood looked around and saw all the pretty flowers. She thought, "I'll pick some flowers for my grandmother. She will love them." So she went off the path to pick flowers. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to the grandmother's house and knocked on the door. "Who is it?" called the grandmother. "It's Little Red Riding Hood, bringing you some food," said the wolf. "Lift the latch and come in," said the grandmother. "I'm too weak to get up." The wolf lifted the latch and went inside. He went straight to the grandmother's bed and tied her up, hid her under the bed. Little Red Riding Hood had picked many flowers. When she arrived at her grandmother's house, she found the door open. She went inside and felt very strange. "Good morning," she said, but there was no answer. She went to the bed and pulled back the curtains.
There lay her grandmother, but she looked very strange. "Oh, grandmother, what big ears you have. All the better to hear you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have. All the better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "Oh, grandmother, what big hands you have. All the better to hug you with, my dear," said the wolf. "But, grandmother, what a big mouth you have. All the better to eat you with," said the wolf, and he jumped out of the bed and chased Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood ran from room to room. "Help! Help!" she said. Her father was in the forest. Hearing her scream, he ran to grandmother's door with his big axe. He went inside and saw the wolf. The wolf saw the axe and he jumped out from a window. Then he ran and ran. Little Red Riding Hood never saw him in the forest again. The grandmother ate the food Little Red Riding Hood had brought. Little Red Riding Hood promised herself, "I will never stray from the path again." And they all lived happily ever after.
For more, please like and subscribe our channel.